What's going on, guys? You're here, and today we're just gonna be testing Mr. David Hernandez top first deck on the with his jewelry Bonney. He topped in the SangSang event August regional. I don't know if this was an online event or like a offline event, but we can just check over here. It doesn't say anything. I think it might just be like offline regional. So we can just go ahead and again, congrats to David Hernandez for his first place. So this is gonna be his jewelry Bonney list. It consists of four baby five, four baby five, three Racionantes, two Bonnies, four Rogues, three Bartolomeos, four Violas. I think we're just using this for just like a 2K. For Cavendish, pretty really good car. For Mason Hawkins, for Hody Jones. I've seen that this is usually run 3-2 or 3-4. Like so, I think it's not bad to see it a 4. I don't think it's bad to see it a 3. I don't think it's bad to see it a 2. So we see over here he's actually also running 3 captain kits for the Flamingos. That's pretty usual, and then 3 of the zero cost event. So this one is split on the baby 5 jewelry package. So basically we're seeing like it's just like you can search for Don Quixote family pirates, and you can just search for supernovas. So I think this is just a pretty like basic list. Congrats again. Like hey, it takes a lot of skill to like top a regional, and then using a Bonney is even more crazier because I know the matches are really bad. So we can see over here he's running 19 zero counters, 24,000 counters, and then he's running 8 2Ks. So I think that's a little bit more low than average. We usually see like 9 to 11. That's what is average. But 8, I guess, is not like running really low because of the fact of Bonney. It doesn't matter. So if anybody doesn't know the Fed of Bonney, she's like on effect on your opponent's when you're opening a effect on your opponent's attack once per turn, you may rest the specific number of Dawn's cards from the cost area. Rest up to one of your leaders or character cards. So basically, when they attack you, you can just like do -1. Oh no, I'm sorry, not -1. Just use one Dawn, and then you can rest one of their characters. So characters or leaders. So it's pretty good. So what we're just gonna go ahead and just jump to the sim. Let me just go ahead and do this. So we can just see over here that we can just have the deck. Again, they might look different because we have the AA package, same deck. But yeah, I just always want to show it that way people just see that it's literally like the same deck. So yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and just start our first game. Alright, so in this matchup we're playing against Reiju. We're just gonna go second. And then it's not a bad hand. I think we can just find something better. Mulligan. This is a little bit better. We can just set this one up. We have a kid for last turn to get this. So let's go ahead and just set this and then just pass. Second 5, that's fine. Niji, and I think Niji is gonna go ahead and put this back at hand. Oh, grave. Okay, perfect. All right, cool. We can just do this and something big because we didn't have anything to set that turn, and we can just pass. Seven is current action. We can just do this, and then we can take that one too. Much bigger. Radio. Okay. So now that we have a little bit more stuff in hand, is fine. We can just go ahead and do this first. We can get these two. Touch over here and then swing. 7. He took that one. So with the radio, so we're just gonna use action, put it this like that, and when we're just gonna. So it's okay. So with the radio, they don't care about having their big bodies in the grave because they can actually just always summon with the like basically the non non-transform characters. So yeah. So we're at 8. We can just actually just do this and then summoning that. Yeah, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do 8 first, summoning that, then we're just gonna go ahead and swing 6 alive, giving us 2 dawn. Then we can just do this, rest, and then we can just summon this. And that way this needs to be attacked first before anything else. So, and then we can just actually just go ahead and swing 5 to life. And this 6, okay. Alright, so he's doing Ichi. That way he can just lower the kid. Okay, so he's just gonna swing 10 over there. We're just gonna go ahead and use care action. We can just put this like this, and then we can just let this one go. Okay, so he just passed, so we can just go ahead and do 5 and 6. So 5 first, and then yeah, so 5, and then let's go ahead and do 6. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5, 6, 7. We need to attach one here. That way we can just okay, yeah. So we're just gonna go 6 over here. That way you can go pick up these 2. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, what happened? Oh, we can only have one Cavendish in the field. Oh, okay, so that sucks. Just do this, I guess. No, I don't think that's gonna be the proper way to do it. So we can just go here, swing over here. And then swing over here. Okay. And we can just pass. So it would have been better if we just salvaged the Hawkins. Yeah, it would have been better if we salvaged this Hawkins and this Bonney. That way we can just put 2 and then we could have just, yeah. Oh well. So he's just going to do that. I think if he just wins 7 again, they're just going to eat 8. We can just go ahead and do this. And then we can just go ahead and do. So we don't have a lot. So 1, 2. I think we just gonna do it like that. 1, 2. Then he's just gonna swing to 8. So now now we're gonna just let him go. It's 5 to live. We can just take that one. Okay, that's a rogue. That's pretty huge for us. And then we can just go ahead and do this 6. Okay, so we have 7. What we can actually just do is 7. So let's go. I'm sorry. He have only 1 life, and we have 5 cards on it. So let's go ahead and do 7 first over here. Let's see if he just okay. So that's perfect. So we can just we need to hit him once. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So let's see. I need 7 here. So let's go 7 again. See if he takes that one. Okay, so he did 8. So let's go 5. So he's gonna take that one. So he didn't. So we can actually just go ahead and do this first. Yeah, so we can just do this. And we can just go ahead and just pass. Yeah, that was our game and we did it wrong. So he's gonna go 7. Here's 1, and then we can just put this as rested. Cannot blocker, and then 1, 2, 8. We only have 4 attacks. And we have still 2k in hand. So he's just gonna go 6. We can just go ahead and get that one. Where he thinks that he can just do everything. So that's 6. So then we're just gonna go ahead and 1, 2, 7. And then yeah, we won that one. Even if we misplay at the end, yeah, it was pretty good for us. Like I should have just went like counter better, and then we could just like it was gonna be our game. But yeah, that's gonna be for the first game. Let's go to the second game. All right, so in this game we're playing against Soro Sanji. I haven't seen this deck in a while, so I like the Rogue. So he chooses to go second. I like the Rogue in like in hand. We still have a Dofi, a Cavendish, and a Hody. I think we're just gonna keep this one. Then we're just gonna go ahead and pass. So what we just can do is just this turn, do 2 over here, swing 7 at live. And then we can just go ahead and pass. We have this, if anything. I think he's just gonna go ahead and swing first. So he's gonna go the law. That way he can trash us 1 card from hand. I think we can just let this Hody go. And then he's gonna swing 5 to live. We don't need to use the correction. We can even block. We can just take that one. Okay. So we had seen 5, so we can just go ahead and do this first, giving us the 2. Then we can just swing 6. So it is 7. Okay. So establishing a Cavendish in the beginning of the game is pretty good for us because we can start like abusing this Cavendish effect. Let's go. Okay, so he used red rock, and then he's just swinging 6 again. We have another. We don't have another Cavendish, but we have our rogue. I think we can just go ahead and just use this, and then a baby 5. That way we can just stay over there. So we are at 7. So again, we can just do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we can just swing big. So 8. Let's see if he's just gonna counter that one up. Okay, he didn't. So we can just go ahead and deploy the rogue. Putting one back up. And we have 2 Dolphins, so we already have the big bodies in hand. Okay, so he deployed a Mihawk, summoning a Weevil. And this Weevil is the one. Okay, yeah, so this one is the one that when attacking it can just rearrange top. Now he's just gonna swing 6. He's just gonna do the effect first, getting that Mihawk, and then we can just go ahead with this. We can just put this as rested, and then we can just go and we have a 2K right here. Yeah, so we can just give him this 2K. Okay, so he deployed another Mihawk. I think he's just gonna go deploy another card in the field. Okay, so we see another rogue. So we're only at 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We can just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think we need more than that. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 2. I think we can just go. Yeah. So we don't have anything else to summon. So I think well, we can just swing 7, 7. Let's see, 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 1. So let's swing first like this, 8 to here. I think here. Wait, let's go there first. See, he's gonna try to like protect that, and then we can just go 7. Okay, so didn't care protecting that, so we can just go ahead and go 7 here. Okay, so I did, and then we can just go ahead and set up another row. So we can just do 1 and the other one. Okay, so he's just gonna press both of our dons. Then he's gonna go 5, 5, 5, 5. I think he's just gonna go 6 here. And 8. He's gonna kill one of this. Okay, so 7. Yeah, so 7. You can just let that one die. And then he's just gonna go 6. Putting this back in hand. so we can just go ahead and use Dofi. And then, yeah, I think we can just go ahead and do Dofi. 1, 2. And then swing cancel, and then swing 5 to life. See if he's just gonna get rid of something from hand. 7, and then we can just go ahead and swing again to live. Okay, 7 again. Use the friendly, okay. Again, if he just decide to like swing with other something else, we can just like use another Delphi and then establish another Delphi and wait for the next turn. I think he's just gonna go and try to like swing here. If he decides to swing here, we still have like a 2K and a 1K. Yeah, so we're not gonna use card action because it doesn't make sense, but then we can just use a 1 blocker. 1. Okay, so he did Kaido. Okay, that's completely fine with us. So we can just go ahead and do the same thing again. 1, 2, 3. And then now this time we can just swing 10 over here. Okay, so he took that one. And then we can just go ahead and do 5. Because it doesn't matter. That way he can just get rid of something from hand. Okay. And we can just go ahead and do 5 again. I think it will be fine. Because even if he decides to like swing here, he doesn't have enough. No, we can just go ahead and do this. That way, if he decides to like swing with the Kaido, we can just swing with the Kaido to one of our Delphis, we can just protect it. At least that he have like the 6 cost that can let you like put something, the Gravity Blade. I think even Gravity Blade, he will need to establish a Gravity Blade and a blocker in order for him to win. But we still have Hody Jones, so yeah, we still. I think this game is it might be ours. I have a lot of cards in hand though. Yeah, so he went. I think even if he goes 12, we can just go ahead and do this. Yeah, we do this if he goes 12, and if he goes more than 12, we can just do rogue. Okay, so he's going 12 to what? Okay, so yeah, we can just cancel that, and then we can just blocker, do this, and then put in this, and that's a 13. And then go back to that. Oh wow, so I need to put this either way. Wow, that sucks. And then we can just resolve. He did another one. Oh wow, and we top deck Hody Jones. Okay, so let's go first. So I think we can just go 5 first. So 5. 6. 5. Just trying to get rid of cards from hand. So he's at 10. Now let's go 10. 7, 9, 10, 11. So he only has 6 cards. And then we can just swing everything. That is 20 to life. And then 20. And that's gonna be RGG. Alright, so let's go ahead and like talk a little bit about the deck. All right, so we're here at the end of the video. Let's talk about a little bit about this Bonney deck. So against, congrats to David Hernandez for putting an effort and winning with his deck. So we can just go ahead and go to the Jewelry Bonney deck. So this deck is pretty good. I think it have a lot of hype when it came out in OP07. It did a pretty good like results and everything like that. This one I think is good for an investment as of right now for OP08. Bad thing is like we have Law and we have Lucy on OP08. So these decks suffer against both of those decks. You will need to be like a really good skill player in order for like fighting this. But then if you go ahead and like play against anything else, this deck is pretty good. So we just can see like we can just go to the deck info, and this is gonna be one of the top list decks that we just won. So this one got first place on a flagship placement in Japan. So we can see that we actually also getting support for OPO8 as the new carrot. The carrot when on play or when attacking up to one of your opponent rested cost 7 characters, not become active during its owner's refresh. So it can also like just uh, put a card and just they cannot use it. And then we have Electrical Luna. So Electrical Luna is a pretty good card. Also main using three. All opponent rested characters with 7 or less won't be activated on their opponent next refresh phase. So anything that is rested will stay rested. So that's really powerful. Additional to that, we just seen like they running the Dofia 4, the Roronoa Sora 4, and then I think this one just opted out to not to run Dofi package. So we've seen this. This is from OPO4. So at the end of your turn, put one done card as back to active. So let's go ahead and talk about like the price of this deck really fast. So this deck is not that expensive. The only thing that I think is just gonna be expensive is the kit, and maybe because of the reprints, we can just check that it's not gonna be as like expensive as before. So we can just go and see like yeah. So this is $16. So for this deck, we are seeing that it usually run 3, and then the Japanese one doesn't even run him. So if you want to go ahead and wait, like you can just wait and don't get them. But if you are like, if you like this kid is like a kind of a like staple in not all the greens, but yeah, you can just get it and then like use it for another deck if another deck comes out. So yeah, I think like maybe the Hody just may be like kind of like expensive. Let's see. So no, not even like he's only $2. So yeah, I think like the deck doesn't have anything that is quite pricey. This Stoffy might be, no. Okay, let's see the Cavendish because I remember Cavendish being a little bit expensive. Cavendish. So 17 bucks. So yeah, so I think like the only thing that you are gonna have like to spend a little bit is gonna be the Cavendish. So you actually need 4 of those, and I think all both of the decks run 4. Bonnies are really cheap. The Dofi because it got reprinted and announced as a reprint is gonna go for cheap, and then I think Hawking is not even gonna be like maybe like 10 bucks. Let's see. Hawkins says 18 the AA, and so not even there's 39 cents. So look, so you can just get your playset of these Hawkins for like maybe like $2, and if you really want a ball and just like this looks beautiful, you can always go to TCG Player and just get yourself 4 copies of this. And so yeah, like again, like I don't think that deck is that expensive. Let's see how much is gonna be the leader. Bonney. See, we can just get Jewelry Bonney over here. So we can see the $19 over here for the character. So if you want to go ahead and pick up two, I mean, so this one runs three, and then the one from the other guy, he just run two. So even if you go ahead and just get two, it's not bad. Let's go ahead over here, and then I think like the regular is gonna even be less than that. So where's the regular one? 42 cents. So yeah, so you can see 59 cents. You can even get another playset of this for like maybe like $2 from one of your friends, or go to your locals and check if they have any on in their bulk. Uh, so yeah, so the only thing that is quite expensive, I think it's just gonna be the liter. But hey, $60 for a liter, even like less, because you can even try to get this for like 50 for a beautiful liter that you're always gonna have in the front of your games. It's not a bad investment. I think like so I collect liters. Maybe one of these days I can just show you guys my collection of liters I have from OP04, OP05, OP06, and 7. I think I'm missing just two as of right now. Uh, but yeah, I love the collect the leaders. I think like leaders are always nice to see, and it always give that like extra bling to your deck. I think it's the most important card like for having of your deck. But yeah, so again, I think like this deck, pretty good deck. I think as for really friendly beginner a really beginner friendly deck, deck that you can just go ahead and like keep using it to like to learn. I think it's a good investment too. For the future, you're gonna get like support cards. We still don't know if by OP09 there. I don't think they haven't shown anything green in OP09. uh, Let me see. Oh yeah, just so it show the Odyssey cards. So we don't even know if there's gonna be any Odyssey that we can add it over here. But they may be like one or two things. Like they usually give us like something for every deck. So I think like again, a deck can be like you can spend like maybe like a little bit more than $100, maybe $200, and maybe like 150. And if you want to go to the like everything basic, you can just get for everything like regular. But yeah, I think like Bonnie as a leader, really good investment again. But yeah, that's gonna be for me for today. It was pretty two good games. I forgot how to use this deck, so I need to like put myself again in like study mode and keep playing with it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be all right, guys. Thank you again for watching. Peace out.